Should you upgrade to the new DJI Avata 360, or is the Avata 2 still the smarter drone for most pilots in 2026? That is the question a lot of people are asking right now. The Avata series has quickly become a favorite because it delivers that immersive FPV flying experience without the headache of building a custom drone from scratch. You get safety, agility, and cinematic footage right out of the box. But now, DJI has introduced something very different, a drone that can capture the entire world around you in one flight. So today, we are going to break down camera quality, flight performance, features, and price to figure out which one actually gives you the better value. And trust me on this one, the answer depends heavily on how you plan to use it. So what is the real difference between these two drones, and why does it matter? At a basic level, both models share the same foundation. You get full propeller protection, compact size, and that cine whoop style design that makes flying feel safer in tight spaces. And that design is one of the biggest reasons the Avata lineup became so popular with beginners and content creators. But once you look deeper, the mission of each drone becomes clear. The Avata 2 focuses on classic FPV flying with a single forward-facing camera that captures exactly what the pilot sees. It is direct, predictable, and very responsive. The Avata 360 takes a completely different approach. It captures everything around the drone at once and then allows you to choose your camera angle later. Think of it like this. The Avata 2 is built for flying, the Avata 360 is built for storytelling. Now let's talk about the camera, because this is where the Avata 360 really separates itself. The new model uses dual sensors to record full 360-degree video at up to 8K resolution. That means you're not locked into a single perspective while flying. Instead, you can reframe your footage later, zoom into specific moments, and create multiple shots from a single flight. You even get that invisible drone effect, where the aircraft disappears from the final video. For creators, that level of flexibility can completely change the editing process. The Avata 2 keeps things simpler and faster. It uses a single 1/1.3-inch sensor that records reliable 4K video in smooth slow motion. It delivers consistent image quality without requiring heavy editing or advanced workflows. Here's where the debate gets juicy. The Avata 360 gives you more creative freedom, the Avata 2 gives you faster and easier results. Next question, which drone actually feels better in the air? The Avata 2 is lighter and slightly more compact, which gives it quicker acceleration and sharper handling, especially in manual mode. That makes it a favorite for experienced pilots who enjoy aggressive turns and dynamic movement. It simply feels more responsive when you push it to the limit. The Avata 360 focuses more on stability and safety. It includes additional sensors, including advanced vision systems and LiDAR support, which help detect obstacles and maintain smoother flight paths. This added awareness can be extremely helpful for beginners or anyone flying in crowded environments. Both drones offer similar flight times of around 23 minutes and handle wind conditions equally well, but the flying experience feels very different depending on your skill level and flying style. Now let's look at the features that actually affect daily use, because this is where long-term satisfaction usually comes from. The Avata 360 introduces more advanced tracking and automation features, including subject tracking and head tracking that help keep your subject in frame with minimal input from the pilot. It also supports larger storage capacities, allowing micro SD cards up to 1 terabyte, which is important when working with high-resolution video files. The Avata 2 keeps the workflow simple and efficient. You record your shot, transfer the footage, and edit quickly without dealing with massive file sizes or complex reframing tools. In my experience, this difference shows up in editing time. The Avata 360 gives you more creative options, but it also requires more effort in post-production. The Avata 2 gives you speed from capture to final video. So which one is worth your money? The Avata 360 sits at a higher price for a reason. It's built for creators who want maximum flexibility and cinematic control. The Avata 2, on the other hand, is more affordable, simpler to use, and perfect if you just want smooth flying without the extra complexity. So, what do we know? If creativity and new perspectives matter most, the Avata 360 wins. But if you want speed, simplicity, and an easy workflow, the Avata 2 is still one of the smartest picks out there. So which one are you choosing? Let me know in the comments. And if this helped, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more comparisons.